to call upon our host to give us the welcome address. That's the initiator of the progressive media capacity, Honorable Idris. You're welcome, sir. Please, a round of applause as he comes to give us the welcome speech. Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, my job here is quite easy to welcome everybody to this occasion. The progressive media started like we're looking for a voice that will actually amplify some undeserved or neglected community, particularly on issues that has to do like gender equality and misinformation, disinformation, and fake news as we have it today. Over a year ago, what started like a discussion among friends culminated into the Progressive magazine, a quarterly publication. This magazine had run from January to December, and we felt the need to do more. That the voices or the niches available in our media space are so great that we need to fill it up. So we decided to go further and have an online platform, The Progressive, that dishes out news and analysis every day. Because if we look clearly at our demography in Nigeria, our median age is roughly 17. We're a young population. And most of this young population are Gen Z, like they say, Gen Z body. They don't read paperback. They read from their phones. How do we bring these people on board? And that was what bettered the online platform where we dish out news that will be appealing to this particular generation. I recall as a child then, part of the routine I have to go through under my father each day was to listen to the news. NTA was the only station we knew then. Listen to the news, summarize it, and tell him content of the news today when he returns back from work. My father is a military man and usually comes home very late. So he wants to know what is happening on the news. To me then, I felt this is a tedious exercise. I believe you know most of these things happening. Why do you have to force me to do all of this? Well, as I grow older, I get to understand that it was a training process for me. Because connecting the dots backward, I could appreciate what my father has done for me then by reading this news. And today, we have a whole lot of generations that need to have something to read and something to hold up to. And this is where the progressive media comes in to cover that niche. As we have existed for over a year, we wanted to do better and also impact on the society. We decided to come up with an initiative that generally in Nigeria, what people appreciate is the entertainment, the creative industry. People prefer to dance than to read. People prefer to go on any program that will have a lot of music and dance on it than to have any intellectual program. And no society ever progressed by dancing to prosperity or dancing to development. We need to read and study to develop. And this is where we now felt the need to have something different. And we came up with this initiative called the National Essay Competition. Believe you me, the intellectual degradation in the society is getting to an all-time high. We knocked on many doors to get sponsorship for this program. But because it is not an entertainment program, most people will back out. This is something that has to do with the development of these children. And when we're thinking of the theme of this program, at the point where these discussions were made, it was around September. We were preparing towards the anniversary of the Independence Day, which is October 1st. So we thought of creative way to get these children to be visionary leaders of tomorrow. 2060 is 36 years away. It looks so far for most of us. And that was how 2024 looked so far, 1999. And today we're here. So we thought of how do we build in these children that visionary idea to think of a society where they will make meaningful contribution to that society. And then we birthed this theme, the future of Nigeria Vision 2060. This essay was sent out around September and it ended around October. We got over 639 entries across the country, from higher institutions to secondary school. It's quite unfortunate that secondary schools in Abuja are writing their exams. There are secondary schools that wish to be here, they've been on my phone and the rest, they want to be here. But because of the nature of the school's exam in FCT, they can't compromise. So we'll have to do without those secondary schools. While reading through these essays, you will really marvel at the kind of imagination our children have. If only there's an environment to help them develop this imagination. If only our society is ripe enough to give these children the platform to shine. If only we could build this Nigeria of their dream. All these essays we received passed through plagiarism checker and then passed through AI checker. We are in the 21st century. Hello, if you don't know what AI is. We are in the 21st century and a lot of even teachers today don't use AI or are not aware of what AI is. So after the check-in, we had to pass those essays that passed the plagiarism check and also passed the AI checker to WAEC accredited examiner for onward marking. And at the end of the day, we were able to trace to our winners of today, which is the reason why we are having this. There is no point to have an essay without celebrating. I recall when I graduated 2010 from the university, the best graduating student from my university got 5,000 naira. Until date, the best graduating student still receive 5,000 naira. It is nothing to write home about. And that is why this Gen Z keep having this mixed signal. You hear them saying school na scam. You hear them saying, why go to school when brother Ubakar, who has graduated, is still jobless, roaming around the streets? Because the society is giving them mixed signal. You don't really honor those who are doing well, honor those who have taken out their time to give in their best intellectual ability to whatever it is they are doing. So we said in this essay competition, we must do better. We must encourage these learners to actually feel the need for next edition for them to write. Because when there is a reward, people tend to do better. That is why even as religious people, we know that there is heaven, there is hell. There is punishment and there is reward. For our learners, we want them to look at the reward, to entice them to look at the value of intellectualism in a society. To let them know that, yes, our society have a future. Nigeria is a great country. So to do that, we decided to peg an award according to our own little ability. For the best essay, we are giving the whooping sum of 500,000 naira. And then followed by 300,000 naira for the runner-up. And then 200,000 for the second runner-up. This is not the best we can do, I know. Do better. We hope that subsequently we'll be able to do better. We decided to move this forward. There are individuals in the society who are not in the government. Government cannot push this society to the promised land alone. No. Every functioning society will actually request the contribution of private individuals to push it to the finishing line. If you look at US today, individuals like Elon Musk, like Bill Gates, like Zuckerberg, have had their contribution in the economy of the society. So here in Nigeria, individuals in their own little niche and capacity are doing so much to push the society forward. But the nature of the country we are does not even recognize them. So we decided as a media outfit pushing developmental initiative to recognize those individuals who have been doing so much. During the course of our award, we are going to reel out their name, but it is worth mentioning an individual that will go around the street of Ilorin and enroll 2,500 students into schools. Don't they deserve recognition and award for that? During the heydays of Boko Haram, an individual, a lady, took it upon herself through her foundation, was funding, feeding, schooling children, abandoned children, and children of victims of Boko Haram in the street. And today, some of those students that have passed through her have graduated in the university or from the university. We equally have another individual who took it upon herself to feed every hungry community in Nigeria. From Kano to Lagos to Port Harcourt to Maiduguri, her footprints are all over. We have another individual too, who is so keen on education, and last year alone was able to give 250 international scholarships to deserving students. You agree with me that all these distinguished people, whose name I will not mention until the time of the award, really deserve recognition. These individuals were carefully selected, nominated, and then picked for this award. It's so easy to award a government official because he's using our commonwealth to make the difference. Of course, the commonwealth that sometimes do not get to where it ought to go. Yes. It's so easy. What is most difficult in our society today is honoring individuals outside the government space. Today, we want to make a difference. We want to let this individual know that we see them, we know them, they are rewarded. As God will reward them in the heaven, we here on earth are recognizing their effort and saying thank you on behalf of Nigeria. Statistics shows that we have over 13 million out-of-school children, and we have a very young population. If we keep these statistics going at the rate at which insecurity and other vices are multiplying in it, and then with the menace, the whole school as scam thing, we're going to keep multiplying these figures. And those are not good indices for those are good indices for development of any country. Our greatest developments are people, their education first. Then those education will give them the ability to innovate technologies that will transform our life to the next direction or the next level. And this is how society have grown over the years. So ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all today. I thank you specially for taking out time to be here today. As it is, we know intellectual events like this will not really generate or gather all crowd needed. But I feel highly elated seeing the beautiful faces from my very own, the lady who gave me my first job after my graduation, or the Hajia who gave me my first job after my graduation, to my friends and my family all seated here today. You are all highly welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the high opening welcome address. So for the goodwill message, I want to, at least there are some signals there. There are people who know much about what we're doing today. Let's put our hands together for a while. Welcome. Let's put our hands together, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to especially thank Honorable Idris for being with the National Female Students, making sure we are involved in this essay. And I will say thank you, because the way, if you see the way my female students, I want to write, that Z, I truly love it. And I will say we are open to partnership, and we are ready again for another competition. Invite us. We have brilliant female students, and we will do more. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together for the representative representatives of Aluta here. Let's put our hands together for them. I recognize the female students here, the NFSAN representatives there. I recognize you. You're welcome. Because I can see you shouting, greatest female student. Before you now have me outside. So I recognize you. You are here. Aluta is allowed. You're welcome. I will call Honorable Mukhtar Yutsi Garkel for the goodwill message. A round of applause for him, please.
I want to welcome everyone to this special occasion, and it is a privilege to be here. It is a privilege to be here, standing amongst the youths, and I can recognize some elders here. So, good morning, everyone. I've heard my brother here said so many things about people who invest in education more than entertainment, and I believe this is something that we need to also put at the back of our minds, that we need to look more into the future than just dancing. There's more to life than just roaming about and wasting ourselves. For those who have done those investments that he has spoken about, we want to say thank you so much, even though we don't know them, but at the end of the day, we'll get to know them. And we recognize them also from our own path. I'm standing on behalf of the APC Deputy National Secretary and the APC Deputy National Youth Leader, whom was not able to make it here today. But I believe I will convey whatever messages we have here to him, so that we'll see how we'll continue to partner and move the Nigerian students forward, and also to collaborate with all necessary associations on what to do to improve the lives of our youths. I will not take much of your time. I want to say thank you, everyone, for coming here today, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors. Thank you so much.
A round of applause. If you're clapping, we can do better, please. We'll be calling on Comrade Jennifer Raymond, the FCT chairperson for the Nigerian Youth Alternative Council, NYAC. Let's put our hands together as she comes forward to give our goodwill message. A round of applause for her as she comes. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. I don't actually have a goodwill message. Poem, water, it's an essay competition. Poem. It's about water, and it's centered on the African idea of water and what we indulge. So it was in for, and then the water was just creating a of, and then that inspired me to write this. It is raining and the water is flowing without being told. Why not blood? In the beginning there was water, and there is still water, and there still will be water. Her element is compared to none. She is the finished work of creation. She dwelled with it as one, but she gave way to her master to give space for we. She obeyed again to be home. She heals, and in her healing you can get lost to the particles that became with her in creation. Principalities and powers have used her. They invaded her and made her home. But even that, she has no end. She doesn't feel used or invaded. The first command, and she obeyed. And since then, she has been obedient to the bindings of both God, gods, and human. See her, ask her, she has all the answers. Remember, child, was there at the very beginning of whose name you ask, she obeys. Choose child, but never forget, she has the answers and she obeys. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful rendition. Moving on with the goodwill messages, we would especially call on the presence of Honorable Odufua Joshua to give us his goodwill. A round of applause as he comes forward.
Good afternoon, everyone. Is it morning, afternoon? Sorry? Is it morning, afternoon? Yeah, afternoon, yeah. Thank you for this wonderful privilege to be amongst you. And I want to thank Honorable Odumosu and Honorable Idris for this privilege. I would like to convey the greetings of the Ogun State Youth Leader, Babatunde, to you all. because Ogun State is part of, we are talking about the state in Southwest that values education the most. Ogun State is one of them. So Ogun State is one of them, and we are also part of you. And as also on my own side, I'm a Chief Executive Officer of AJO Mastercard Global International, a company that deals with educational tourism and other things in the area of education and other aspects. I would like to partner with the essay competition team to be able to see how we can do one or two things together. Thank you, and God bless you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Zainab Zakaria GT, a spoken word artist, and today I'll be presenting my piece titled Vision 2016. Thank you. The air was cold. The lights were too vibrant to be anything but real. I opened my eye to a Nigeria I could not recognize. The streets were clean, the sky was clear, not clouded with smoke. Is this still my country? I got distracted by the sound of drones delivering breakfast, and from the window I 2060, the heart of African's innovation, my heart sank. 2060, did I travel through time, or is this just a dream? Lost in the new world I found myself, I could see people exchanging pleasantries, smiling and greeting each other. The street was orderly, no huming of cars, no chaos. And across the street, I could see students in well-ironed uniform, not just looking smart, but confident, with tablets in their hands, discussing lessons and not strike. What a beautiful sight. There were trains connecting cities, seamless and quiet. There was road for the disabled and the traffic lights. No one dared to beat them. Do you know that in 2016, Nigeria no longer depend on oil alone, but now invest in agriculture, technology, human and artificial intelligence, amongst others? This dream felt so real. This is the Nigeria we all have wished for. But something pulled at my heart. It was the little joy of the past. It was no longer moonlight story, shh, where everyone has to be absolutely quiet to listen to the tiny cracky voice of my grandmother making magic under the moonlight. It is now bedtime story read by AI intelligence, efficient, yes, but soulless. You see, I look at the advancements of 2016 and I wonder to myself, would I even know my neighbors? Everyone are driven with precision, they move by schedules and systems, but where is the heart? Where is the chaos that makes us humans, that makes us those Nigerians? I thought back to my childhood. The generation of my mother's mother seemed richer, not in wealth, but in community. Their simplicity was a treasure. And in community, they hold on to the little things that give light beautiful colors. Then my mother's generation, binding tradition and technology and holding on to the beautiful things that gave life its beautiful colors. Then my generation. I hope we don't lose it. Because how would I tell my daughter that I've lost everything that made me and shaped me into the lady I am today? I could remember walking down the street on my way to school and my nose catching the aroma of hot akara. You see, that aroma wasn't just food, it was love and tradition itself. It was the little thing that warmed my soul and filled my stomach. But now in 2060, food are being conveyed by conveyor belts and are being dropped by drones. Efficient once again, yes. But where is the auntie frying akara at the roadside, smiling at everyone passing by, and giving extra peace to the children who couldn't afford it? I kept walking, searching for my old beautiful Nigeria in this new polished world, and I kept searching. Where is the children playing football on dusty field? But now it is being replaced by children who are addicted to virtual reality, their laughter so distant, almost mechanical. Where is the street hawkers calling out their products with melodic voices that turn every cell into a beautiful performance? Where is our fathers gathering spontaneously at junctions, arguing passionately about politics, cheering for a football team, and sharing a cold bottle of soda under the hot sun? Where is that Nigeria in 2016? Is it too much to ask? To dream of a Nigerian that matches the advancement of America and Europe, where Naira is equal to dollar but still hold on to its norm, tradition, and culture? Am I being uncivilized for wanting to keep the culture, tradition of my country intact? I want a 2060 where advancement don't strip away our identity but enhances it. I want a Nigeria where we walk on a road paved like gold progress, but still hear talking drums in the marketplaces. I still want a Nigeria where we have the top advancement and everyone is independent, but we know we have to kneel to greet our elders. I want my children to code in 5 different languages, but still speak Hausa, Yoruba, or Igbo with pride. I want my children to know about Aragongo Festival and New Yam Festival. I don't want that in the past. This is my vision for 2060. A Nigeria that is known for its brilliance, a Nigeria that is well respected for holding on to its roots, a Nigeria where progress and identity move hand in hand. Thank you.
My name is Comrade Olamide Odumosu. Before doing the unveiling, I would want to recognize the presence of Alhaji Muhammad Haj Audu, MD CEO Ahab Project. So this is the 3rd edition of, and this is the 4th edition of the Progressive Magazine, and this is the special edition for December 2024. So I'll be calling on the members of the team, the crew, to join me to do this unveiling. So I'll be calling on Vivian Ugba. Vivian, please come. The editor-in-chief, Idris. Abubakar. Shalom. Shalom, please. Abdulaziz Musa. James Baba. These are men of Timber and Caliber that have put in a lot of time, their resources, and every other thing to make this a success. I've just raised this up. We are unveiling this edition for the benefit of mankind.
Okay, we are unveiling this magazine for the benefit of mankind and for the prosperity of Nigeria. Thank you.
The future of Nigeria, Vision 2060. As I gaze out of my apartment window, proudly mega ladder, I believe that this was once the town I grew up in. These trails, soaring level greenery, distant house. The York River, it was one land of untapped potential, has transformed into a scene straight out of science fiction, a futuristic Wakanda. A futuristic Wakanda, brimming with technological marvels, equity, and opportunity, with a population of 450 million people and the 3rd most populous country in the world. This Nigeria is not the product of utopian fantasy, but the result of deliberate vision, resilience, and innovation. The challenges of yesteryears, poverty, insecurity, and corruption, are now the cautionary tales, each into the memories of a nation that chose progress over complexity. The cornerstone of this transformation is Nigeria's 100% literacy, a feat once deemed impossible. Universal access to quality education has unlocked the brilliance of our people. By merging local knowledge with cutting-edge technology, our schools now resemble immersive laboratories where students learn through augmentative reality and virtual reality. STEM education drives everything from renewable energy, innovations to artificial intelligence, systems capable of predicting economic trends. 2. Vocational training helps empower citizens to design and maintain the autonomous drones that deliver food, medical supplies, and even mail across the nation. 3. Teacher boards co-designed by Nigeria's innovations ensure every child has personalized support, fostering creativity and critical thinking. Education isn't just the key to Education isn't the key to progress, it is the engine powering the nation's limitless possibilities. The days of insecurity are but a shadow of the past. A unified surveillance network powered by quantum computing and AI monitor every inch of the country without infringing on privacy. Smart cameras and predictive algorithms have drastically reduced crime, while drones patrol the skies, keeping borders secure. Our justice system operates with blockchain technology, ensuring transparency and eliminating corruption. Security forces are no longer feared but revered as a cybernetic enhancement, and AI companions embody efficiency and fairness. In 2060, Nigeria doesn't just feed its citizens, it feeds the world. Vertical farms, rising like green skyscrapers, dot the cityscapes, producing genetically enhanced crops resistant to pests and climate change. Advanced irrigation system powered by solar nanotechnology ensure even the driest region thrives. Post-harvest losses are a thing of the past, thanks to smart storage units that regulate humidity and temperature. Farmers equipped with AI-powered tools manage their fields with precision, ensuring maximum yield with minimal waste. Transportation network now connects every corner of the country seamlessly. Hyperloop system whisk passengers from Sokoto to Lagos in under an hour. Roads and railroads have been replaced by magnetic levitation tracks, while solar highways generate electricity for nearby communities. Energy, once a source of strife, is now abundant. Solar panels on every rooftop fueled its decentralized power grid managed by AI, providing clean energy to all. Water purification system inspired by Wakandan technology ensure every household has access to clean and safe drinking water. Equity is woven into the fabric of Nigeria. Resources are allocated based on need, not political maneuvering. Citizens participate in governance through e-democracy platform, casting votes on policies and budgets via biometric secure system. Women lead in every sphere from science to politics, having been empowered to rise beyond the cultural systematic barriers of the past. Youth no longer migrate in search of greener pastures, they build future here in a land brimming with opportunity. My vision of Nigeria in 2060 mirrors an advanced society, a beacon of African excellence. Our city blend tradition and technology, with smart fabrics embedded into traditional attires, cultural festival, streamed global through holographic technology. As I write this piece, I recounted 2060 is 30 years away, and yes, it is possible to get Nigeria in 2060. We are Nigeria, the pride of Africa. Thank you.
We are in Nigeria, the pride of Africa. A round of applause for her one more time. So the next program will be the award presentation category 1 for the students. So we have some students that are not here, like what the organizer said. They are not here right now, but they are they are far away. Then some are having their exams right now, but they'll be announced and their prizes will be sent to them. Second runner-up goes to Comrade Mr. Shegun Adeleye from Lagos, in Lagos State. While the first runner-up goes to Miss Happiness David, that's from Akwa Ibom State, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. And the winner is actually here in our midst today. So the winner of this competition for the, what's it called, the National Essay Competition 2024, that is themed The Future of Nigeria Vision 2060, the winner, the overall winner, is no other person than Miss Miriam Bashir. A round of applause for her as she comes forward.
Okay, congratulations to Mariam Bashir for emerging victorious, or for your essay being chosen as the best essay for the 2024 National Essay Competition. Actually, the last 10 best essays were all to logistical reasons. some are in Lagos, some are in Akwa Ibom, some are in faraway Kano. So they can't all make it here. And considering the fact that schools are on exam period at the moment, they can abandon. That is not what we encourage as an institution. So we ask only those within Abuja who can make it down here to come down here. And that is why we are having Mariam Bashir here from University of Abuja as the overall winner. Please, a round of applause for her. The progressive media will be awarding her a sum of 500,000 naira for your education, for your empowerment. And we hope that by next edition, you will come down here and also want to empower another winner. Thank you for emerging victorious.
Okay, thank you. Or dedicate your award in 1 minute.
First of all, I want to thank the Almighty Allah for bringing everybody here. And a big thank you to my parents and my sisters. And a big thank you to the NIFSAM president. If not because of her, I will not find out about this program. And thank you to my friends Zidas and Debbie for their support and everything. Thank you very much.
Oh, she got emotional. Oh, so you can go back to your seat. Thank you. A round of applause as she goes back. So we will go to the second category, category B of the award presentation. That's for personalities. And I'll call on Miss Miriam to handle this section. Please, you can come. A round of applause as she comes, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All protocol duly observed. So our first award goes to Pastor Engineer Sunday Babalola, who hails from Omu Aron, sorry, pardon me if I got that wrong, local government area of Kwara State, Nigeria. He had his first degree in Science Petroleum Engineering from the University of Ibadan in 1982. He did his National Youth Service in then Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, that's NNPC, Research and Development, Port Harcourt from 1982 to 1983. He joined the Department of Petroleum Resources, that's DPR, in 1988 and rose through different positions within the establishment. He worked in the resource management upstream in the Niger Delta, gas exploration and production, and basin assessment. He attended several courses, summits, conferences, seminars, and his professional registration include Society of Petroleum Engineers, Nigerian Society of Engineers, Nigerian Association of Petroleum Exploration. He is highly proficient in computer software, reservoir engineering, economic evaluation, project management, policy formulation, policy management, regulation, and control. Honors and award. He has received Shell Petroleum Development Company Award, Scholarship, that's Best First Year Student 1978, Excellent Contribution Award, TOPCon 1991. He is a life member of Society of Petroleum Engineers, Nigerian Society of Engineers, American Association of Petroleum Exploration, and Nigerian Association of Petroleum Exploration. He is also a fellow Institute of Management Specialist and Nigerian Society of Engineers. His post-retirement activities include Acting Managing Director, Belema Oil Producing Limited, that's September 2017 to September 2018. Director, All Grace Energy Limited, Director, Green Energy International Limited, Technical Advisor, Paragon Petroleum Limited. He is also the Chairman, Olumo Akperan Microfinance Bank. Babalola contested as an aspirant for the governorship of Kwara State in 2011, 2015, and 2023. He pastors the City of Light Church. He and his wife is also the founder of another NGO, Kwara Citizenship Development Initiative. He is the chairman of BBF and KCD. In addition, he's the Baba Egbe of Cathedral of St. Paul, Omo Aran, Kwara State. Together with his wife, the pastor, the City Light Church, Surulere. Please put your hands together for Baba Lola.
Would want to call on Alaja Dr. Fatima Ghana to make the presentation on behalf of the Progressive Magazines. And I would as well want to recognize the sponsor. Wow. Our national leader is in the house. Let's welcome the national youth leader of APC, Honorable Dayo Israel.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Progressive Media, I would like to award you this deserving award, sir. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, ma'am. You can take your seat, sir. So before the second citation of our next awardee, we would want to recognize the sponsor of the 1 million naira quiz competition. The sponsor, because we had Honorable Dayo Olawumi sponsor the 1 million naira award for the essay competition. Please let's give him a hand of applause. So we'll be reading the second citation of Dr. Fatima Zana Ghana, and the award will be presented by all national youth leader, person of Dayo Israel.
Thank you. Dr. Fatima Zana Ghana is a renowned physician, educator, philanthropist, and activist whose lifelong dedication to humanitarian service has transformed countless lives. The passion for education and social justice. She has emerged as the beacon of hope for the most vulnerable populations, particularly women and children, impacted by conflicts and systematic inequality in Nigeria. A medical doctor by profession, Dr. Ghana transitioned into education and humanitarian service to address the critical gaps in access to quality education and welfare in underdeveloped communities. She founded the Golden Olives Academy, which operates campuses in Abuja and Maiduguri with a mission to provide a holistic education that integrates Islamic values and a British Nigeria curriculum. Under her leadership, the Academy fosters intellectual growth and character development, equipping Nigeria with the tool to excel academically and contribute positively to the society. In addition to her contribution to education, Dr. Ghana is the visionary founder of the Purple Hearts Foundation, a non-governmental organization dedicated to empowering women and girls affected by insurgency in northern East Nigeria. Through this foundation, she has become a powerful advocate for the victims of gender-based violence and conflicts, helping to amplify their voices and restore their dignity. The foundation has played a pivotal role in documenting the harrowing experience of adopted girls and women, raising awareness about their plight and providing critical resources for rehabilitation and integration. Dr. Ghana's unwavering commitment to social justice extends to her active involvement with the Bring Back Our Girls movement, where she works to amplify the cries for justice and and reunion from the families torn apart by the adoption of schoolgirls. Her relentless advocacy has brought international attention to the ongoing crisis, ensuring that the stories of these girls and their families remain at the forefront of global humanitarian efforts. Her humanitarian effort also focuses on supporting internally displaced persons through initiatives that prioritize access to education, healthcare, and social welfare. Dr. Fatima's journey of service is deeply rooted in the upbringing where she was inspired by her school proprietor to participate in community aid initiatives from a young age. Today, Dr. Fatima Zana Ghana stands as a trailblazer at the intersection of education, humanitarianism, and advocacy. Her work embodies compassion, resilience, and determination, bringing dignity, hope, and meaningful change to the countless lives across Nigeria. Through her leadership, she continues to inspire future generations to build a world where every individual, regardless of their circumstance, can achieve their full potential. Please.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me, on behalf of my brother, the MD, chairman and founder of Lotus Promo Media, Mr. Seyi Tinubu, welcome you all to this event. And thank you so much for attending. I see a lot of beautiful faces from our party. I see Ajia Serrano. I see a lot of great people from our party. I greet all of you. Those at the front, those that I can't pronounce your name, and all the allergies and the my brothers from the party who are all here. I greet all of you. In the name of our party, in the name of the national chairman, and the name of my brother, in whose name we're having this great event and who we're honoring. I want to commend my brother Odumosu for putting this great event together to honor my brother, Mr. Seyi Tinubu. And we want to, on behalf of the Progressives and the Progressive Magazine, present this award to a woman that is known for her philanthropic lifestyle, for advocacy, for her contribution to ending poverty, empowering the next generation, and creating prosperity in the life of young people and women. And so on behalf of the Progressive Magazine, on behalf of my brother, Mr. Seyi Tinubu, and all the stakeholders who are involved in this, and on behalf of our party, the All Progressive Congress, I present to you this Philanthropic Award 2024, Dr. Fatima Zana Ghana. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow progressives, I stand before you to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who made the Progressive Magazine event a resourcing success. First and foremost, I would like to thank the organizers of this prestigious event, the Progressive Magazine, for their tireless effort in recognizing and celebrating the achievement of outstanding individuals and organizations in the society. To our esteemed guests who honored us with their presence, we are grateful for your support and encouragement. To our awardees, we congratulate you on your well-deserved recognition. Your contribution to our society are truly inspiring, and we hope that this award will serve as a motivation to continue making positive impact.